Incendiary. Grenade. Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
It's B, it's B.
Bomb has been planted. Defusing. Throwing flashbang. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Yes, champion.
See, that's how you play the game. Like, you guys like me to hit that? I got that. I got that fucking that new age mullet, bruh.
Okay, guys, I'll go push long.
Move it, move it.
My barber got me right. It's
Grenade out.
a big one, because I do really well with like shorter on the sides. It's easier to grab my head when giving a guy a blowjob. Anyways, looks like we're creeping on through.
Throwing a grenade.
Please. Fucking miss.
Door and
Flashbang. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
It's mine! Oh no. Where's he at? Did we have a bomb?
Throwing smoke.
Ah! Get me up! What's he need?
okay, he's A.
Counter-terrorists win. Nice.
There we go.
Bro.
Good shit, boys. Good shit.
Let's have it, lads. Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
The guy who wants to
Grenade out.
I was gonna kill him, probably get myself banned. Honestly, it's a good thing I died. If we're taking a look back, it's a good thing I died. Look, the bed's not presentable right now. Don't my fucking white monitor is bugging. Oh, shit. I remember.
Throwing a grenade.
Oh, just why? Don't fucking peek. Don't peek. No peeking. No peeking duck. Motherfucker.
Terrorists win.
No. was like, I did just say that. I know stress. What the fuck does I know stress even mean? This is actually bothering me so bad right now. Nowhere near B. Might be mid though.
Grenade out.
He's down.
Throwing fire.
Give me up.
Slow.
Stop. This motherfucker is running. See, that's why.
Throwing flashbang.
That's why he fucking died, because he knew he was gonna come.
Counter-terrorists win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I actually do like the SG a lot.
In position.
I don't have an AUG, because I like to be able to switch between the two rifles. I don't like the AUG because it just takes up space and I never buy it. But I will take an AUG or an SG to start with.
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us or them.
One suicide. That's what we call the place now.
Smoke.
Misinput. That was a misinput.
Incendiary
That
out.
was a misinput. I swear.
Grenade.
We're gonna go B. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Throwing smoke.
Got his ass.
Terrorists win.
Assist. Should we save this one? Definitely should save.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky laying down smoke? Grenade. Smoke.
What the fuck is happening with the game, dude? Really? No way. Are they going A? Okay, but how the fuck did I almost that made the shoes, right? Bro, he just squatted in it. He was squatted around.
Throwing flashbang.
His chest. So when I shot him here, I actually shot his fucking legs.
Terrorists win.
Why the fuck is this motherfucker squatting past death, okay? That's not helping anybody. That's probably very uncomfortable.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
What is suicide? Might just go B. Flash is B. Yup, they're all B. They're all B. They're all B.
Yeah, they're all B. One cat.
Laying down smoke.
Okay, you can't hit me?
They're in cot.
No, I hear them still. Tons. on camp. They dropped out.
Terrorists win.
Didn't see it. He didn't see it. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Oh my god.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here.
Everything's going to be okay.
Smoke.
Plus, I need a
1B.
Smoke.
Why did you fucking smoke me?
Signs. They're on B. Just press the C button. I didn't speak or say anything in game.
Bomb has been planted.
Damn.
Terrorists win.
Die. Die. Alright. Enough fucking about. Let's play the game.
We are out of here.
Oh, you're not children. You're adults.
Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
Come on, man. 2-1 Ah! What are we doing? Jerking off?
Flashbang.
Get it in the game! Get it in the game! Oh,
Dad.
that's a very nice skin, okay.
Bomb has been planted.
It's on site. What are we doing fucking about here? Make it right there. See it? You didn't see that.
Throwing fire.
Terrorists win.
2019. Oh, this has got it on. Ooh. A Hydra. He's not OG, but he's been in the game a little bit longer.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life. Smoke. Grenade out.
Flash.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing smoke. Grenade.
There we go.
Flashbang.
So when I pop up, I have my cursor right on the right side. Should I have it on the left? The right. We saw him. One more. Bomb down. He took it. He's not going to do that. Over here, so now he knows he's listening or paying attention. And he is. I need to be sanctioned. I need to be coordinated. The problem is, there's coming from. Myself included, okay? I'll take that one. However,
Counter-terrorists win.
Good stuff.
the most important thing
Let's give it to them, boys. Smoke. Throwing a grenade.
Long.
Grenade out. Grenade.
Wait, Trump's pulling out of NATO? That's the stupidest shit I've heard of.
Throwing fire.
Literally ever. If he does that shit, he's actually like a fucking Russian. Like, for real. If that's real,
Grenade out.
chat, is this real? Because if this is real, that's fucking crazy. Yo,
Deploying flashbang.
how do I see the... There we go, the full map. All the way around.
Incendiary out.
We've built
Just
more
wait for conclusions.
today to be able to like secure trade routes and fucking keep shit locked down. To pull out would be like fucking pulling out of a billionaire. You don't pull out of a billionaire, okay? When you're about to fuck a billionaire, you ain't pulling out. Alright? Female billionaire, I'm trying to be financial. Alright?
Counter-terrorists win.
Here we go.
The guy that's like got voted in, Mr. Trump. Like,
Guys, I tell you, we
actually,
kill
I
them.
need to look this up. Is this real? There's no fucking way. Like, he's not that he's not that dumb, right? The businessman that we, failed businessman that we hired as TV actor that we, the guy we hired as president, the dude who like raped that one lady. What else? Let's figure out. Trump, NATO. The dude who's deciding to pull us out of NATO.
Throw in the flashbang. Throw in the flashbang. I'm planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Are they not even gonna try photons? Somebody's got to.
Terrorists win.
Yes, yes, yes.
They got his ass. God bless you, brother. Ooh, I need to get a nitro skin because these skins are sick, bro. I'll get a nitro for the CT side. I gotta get a stat track too. I love the nitro skins. They look so fucking good.
Come on, let's go.
Anyways, I don't think it looks like a track that only screen over there. Is great. How can I afford it?
I throw the flashbang.
It's fucking
Flashbang. Throw in the flashbang. Smoke. I throw in the flashbang.
trying to make this
Throw in smoke. Throw in fire.
we work together with other countries, right? Like, yeah, we're a global economy. We're here, buddy. It's the future. We're global. We're going nation. So you got to live in that world, whether you like it or not, right? Because the rest of the world buys shit from us. We sell shit to the world; they buy it from us, right? If we have nobody to sell into the world, it's economic disaster. Economic disaster. Like, if we don't have any more, it's like if Japan wasn't able to sell Toyota Helixes to like terrorists. Like, if they weren't able to do that shit, I think Toyota would just shut down. Like, it would go under. Doesn't matter. Lexus, Toyota, like, it down. Just straight into the drain. No more Helixes for the Terrys. It ain't gonna make it. You know how many things? You know how many things? You know how many of those special modes? Apparently, that's what I heard. Somebody told me that. I watched the video. Nova Cage Steel. I think this was a trade up. Actually,
Let's go.
Whoa!
The guy's out. I'm throwing the flashback. Flashback. Flashback.
Nice.
This Chinese guy. Is that Chinese or is that symbols? I don't know my fucking Asian characters, okay? I don't know if that's... I don't know what... It's not... Whatever it is.
Go, go, go.
They push long. I'll crash.
Flashback. I'm throwing the flashback. Throwing the flashback. I'm throwing the flashback. I'm throwing a grenade.
Ah! Where's the team?
Grenade out.
Two of us. Missed everything. Why did I miss everything? I have a fucking Galil, dude. I should have just like stopped for a second.
Watch behind you.
I know, like, right to left, right to left. Like, it like comes down a little bit and then goes like this.
Counter-terrorists win.
Fuck.
I was kind of just pulling down and hoping for the best. Mac 10 rush B.
I live here. Throwing smoke.
Let's go.
Flashback. I'm planted.
Has been planted.
Nice.
Terrorists win.
Let's go.
Nice. I was like, wait, I need a weapon. There's nothing back here. And I made the mad dash for the M4, and ladies and gents, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the M4 Magnesium. I got a skin just like that. I don't know if it's as pristine.
Let's go, my brother.
So for this transition, that basically full buy into M4, helmet, armor. Okay. So I thought I would just pass this.
I'm throwing the flashback.
one B.
Grenade out! Flashback! Grenade out!
Go. There's one on A, maybe? And one B. Coming from B.
Landed. Smoke! Bomb has been planted.
There's cat and CT at the same time. Two cats. At least he got the assist. Okay. Someone already on site. Nice.
Bro.
Does he have? Yes, he does.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, it is.
So fucking close.
Let's go! Throw in smoke! Throw in the flashbang! I'm throwing the flashbang. I'm throwing the flashbang. Flashbang! Smoke! Throwing fire! Smoke! Smoke! I'm throwing a grenade!
Go B, go B.
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing?
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. We are the best.
Yay! Another round. Another round. Let's fucking get it, baby. Ooh, the Lux trim.
Finish time now, my brothers. Throw in the flashbang. I throw in the flashbang.
Lots of pressure for me,
Grenade.
Come here.
Yeah.
I'm a big old... One coming from CT.
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Throw in smoke.
This one, boxes. What do you call that? Boxes? What's it planted for? It's in the ledge, right?
Nice.
Where are the real men?
Zeus is actually kind of cool now because it recharges. I kind of enjoy that as a mechanic.
This one recipe.
Before it was like you buy it once.
Now is the time.
Let's say
Flashbang. This going to explode. Terrorists win. Mira.
it's very energetic today. I cannot lie. I had a little bit of caffeine earlier. I say.
This is our fight.
Kylo, fresh meat.
I throw the flashbang. Throw in smoke. Throw in the flashbang. Molotov. Throw in fire.
Keep going out, go cat.
Smoke.
Oh yeah.
Smoke here. I'm throwing a grenade.
One goose.
Counter-terrorists win.
We're damn near cooked. This last round. Ladies and gentlemen, this last round is going to determine who wins this match of CSGO Dust 2 in silver.
I can buy you guys some AKs.
Come on, let's go. Smoke. Smoke.
Save your money. I bought myself this.
Throw in fire. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Is that mine?
2B.
Definitely one coming up on my rear.
Grenade out. Throw in smoke.
Nothing cat. One A site.
Flashbang. Throw in the flashbang.
I could have just tapped him. I could have just tapped him. We got this.
There was one mid.
I'm not good
Here.
at this game. Just play.
Counter-terrorists win.
GG's, good job. Try.
Yeah.
Jeez. Fuck. Dude, that hurt me in my soul. I'm silver fucking 2, man. Embarrassing. Who would do something like this? Can't lie, this music's goated. Trump. Alright, back to topic here. Trump wants to stop NATO. What the fuck? Trump says meeting with Putin being planned as fight over Arctic set to begin. As the incoming commander-in-chief pushes for an end to the war in Ukraine and greater presence in the Arctic. He's saying Putin wants to meet and we're setting it up. Even publicly, we have to get that war over with. That's a bloody mess, he added. Right, but what's the reason it's a bloody mess? Because Russia has invaded a sovereign territory. It's just like how America had its whole deal with Great Britain. Right? Back in the day. We wanted independence. They got it. Ukraine wanted independence from the Soviet Union. They got it. And they want to hold on to it. So they're going to fight for it. And if Britain came back and tried to attack us again, like later on down the line, no, fuck no. That's like if Britain wanted to come take over the U.S. right now. Now, you could argue economically that we're so tied together that it's hard for us to do that, and that we have more power as a first world nation and whatever. Like, arguably, we have more power over Britain than Britain has over us, I'd say. But I don't know. But for the most part, it's just as insane as that. So Russia's whole invasion is completely unjustified. That's just a fact. That's just the plain facts, people. Ukraine is its own country. It can defend itself. So to say that it's just a bloody mess and it needs to be over with, no, hold on. When you say it needs to be over with, that means you're looking to resolve it. And that means possibly giving away shit, right? So possibly giving away parts of Ukraine that Putin invaded and saying that that's now Russia's land. No. Russia just needs to back the fuck out. And Ukraine keep its borders, keep its territories. That's really the only option. I don't know. That's the only option that I see that's actually reasonable, considering the situation. The Kremlin responded that it's open to having talks, but no specific details have been decided. Here, you guys can read along with me. Ukraine Foreign Minister spokesperson said Friday that they expect talks to occur with the Trump administration following the January 20th inauguration, according to the BBC. That would also include a meeting between Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Nominate former National Security Advisor and retired Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg to be the special envoy for Ukraine and Russia. Let's see what we can find out about Mr. Keith Kellogg. Served in the 101st Airborne Division, Special Forces officer to the Cambodian Army. During his time in Vietnam, he earned the Silver Star, Bronze Star. Not bad. Okay, a parachute infantry. So it looks like he's what is he? Is he in the? He's a U.S. Army Special Forces officer, so he's a special guy. And he was in Trump's office. Right now, I have no reason to think that he's incompetent or anything. It looks like he's done his shit, right? He's had his time in the military. He was born in Ohio. Went through ROTC at Santa Clara. He went to college. He also earned a master's in international affairs from Kansas. Yeah, he looks qualified. Following, oh, so he followed Flynn. Yeah, if you want to know anything about this guy, I don't know anything about him. Let's figure it out. So many fucking people, man. Announced he planned to make him. He chose Kellogg to serve as a national security advisor. According to the White House, Kellogg continued to serve as an assistant to Trump. What does this mean? So he's just an advisor, I guess. During the Trump-Ukraine scandal, which led to Trump's impeachment, Kellogg said he heard nothing wrong or improper in Trump's call with the Ukrainian president. Now, here's where we're picking up a little clue about the character. So if you don't know anything about this Trump-Ukraine scandal, this is one of the things that Trump got impeached for. Do you remember he got impeached? He actually got impeached twice, which is the most impeachments ever for any president. So Trump definitely was the first in the amount of impeachments he got. Coming back to the Ukraine scandal here, there's basically a phone call that Trump had with, I believe, Zelensky, saying something like, if you do not investigate Biden and his son's business affairs in Ukraine, then I am going to refuse aid. Or at least it was implied. That's what the people who wanted Trump impeached were saying, right? Now, let's just read through it. The scandal came to light when a whistleblower report revealed that President Trump had asked Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in July 2019 to investigate Joe Biden, Trump's political opponent in the 2020 presidential election, his son Hunter Biden, and the company CrowdStrike, to discuss these matters with Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, and Attorney General William Barr. So, Trump, here's the thing. Presidents don't use personal attorneys when they're in office. At least that's the way it's been prior. So Trump is seeking private and public legal counsel, right? He's only really supposed to, I mean, you could say supposed to. It's not really necessary, but it's the way it's been done is you use your attorney general. You talk to them, you discuss with them. Or maybe you've got lawyer friends, but you don't hire your own personal lawyer and discuss this with them. Okay? This is like when we're talking about corruption, this is like a head turner, right? It doesn't mean corruption, but it's something where you should look a little closer. Trump acknowledged he had told Zelensky, we don't want our people like Vice President Biden and his son contributing to the corruption already in the Ukraine. So he's implying that Ukraine has a lot of corruption. I don't know too much about anything with the government in Ukraine, but I do know that the way you say things matters. And Trump is implying that Ukraine is corrupt. And he's saying that Hunter Biden and Joe Biden are contributing to that corruption. And he acknowledged this, right? We'll go to the source right here. This is from the New York Times. They're a reputable source. Wikipedia cites sources pretty well, but you just got to double check sometimes, see where that source comes from. New York Times, not bad. So I'm gonna give it to them for that now. If somebody wants to comment, leave a chat, say, hey, I think this is wrong. Send me a link, shoot me something. I'll be sure to pull it up on my second screen so I don't get banned. And then if it's good, I'll pull it onto my first screen, and then we can discuss it, okay? But for the most part, right now, we're looking at this here. According to the whistleblower, the call was part of a wider campaign by Trump, his administration, and Giuliani to pressure Ukraine into investigating the Bidens, which may have included Trump's canceling a scheduled trip to Ukraine by Vice President Mike Pence and Trump withholding $400 million in military aid from Ukraine. So, like, isn't this a little weird? Because you've got this guy, Donald Trump, talking about meeting with Putin. And we got him talking about investigating the Bidens. We got him talking about withholding aid from a foreign ally because he wants his own personal endeavors with his own personal lawyer. Like, y'all don't understand. The personal lawyer bit is very important here. In fact, look where it connects. Oh no, this is the other thing. Trump, his administration, and Giuliani. Giuliani, dude, this guy did a ton of shit for Trump, legally speaking, that he really should have had no part in. You don't have like a personal attorney when you're the president. You consult with your house, your department, your shit that you put together. Not the house. Your cabinet. Like, that's supposed to be the people you turn to. You can have separate advisors and stuff like that, but you don't have your own lawyer on the case when you're the president. You use the presidential shit, right? Like, you don't live just anywhere when you're the president. You don't do just anything. You have your presidential shit. You don't act the same, right? Like, if Donald Trump was selling sneakers while he was in office, okay, you can't use the office of the presidency to financially benefit. And that shit is real. I will never forget Trump. Never forget Trump shoes. Now, he's a businessman, but I don't know. Something feels off about this. And they look like shit, too. They do. They really do. The gold is tacky. It's going to come off within a year. It's $3.99. I could buy, like, 4 pairs of Asics, like a good Asics running shoe. Or, like, 4 pairs of good sneakers that would outlast this motherfucker. I mean, if you want to get it as a collector's item, that's one thing, but like, this is the thing also. Like, people don't understand. Trump has no respect for America at all. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about veterans. And look, he put the fucking American flag on the shoe. Like, your shoes are going to get dirty. They're on the ground. They're there to protect your feet. That's what they're there for. There's a reason why people don't like the American flag on the butt of jeans in fucking bedazzled or whatever. Because you're sitting on the flag. It's why people have, like, the flag code and shit. Right? Like, this is just another example of Trump walking all over the American people and its ideals and values. Literally. Fucking literally. Like, is it on the nose? Like, on the bottom of the sole? No. But it's on the fucking shoe. Like, what? This isn't even the American flag. It's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripes, 5 stars. What does it represent? I'm bouncing all over here, but yeah, no. So basically what this guy was saying is that it's actually okay what he heard in the phone call. Now let's listen to that phone call. And this is the phone call between Trump, Zelensky, phone call impeachment. And you guys can listen to it. So that's witnesses. Let's go to Vox. Have it break it down for us.
It started out like a typical phone call between two world leaders.
Congratulations on a great victory.
Earlier in the year, Vladimir Zelensky defeated the incumbent to become president of Ukraine, and now his political party had won a majority in parliament.
We all watched from the United States, and you did a terrific job.
I would like to confess to you that I had an opportunity to learn from you. We used quite a few of your skills and knowledge.
But minutes later, this conversation took a turn with a single line from Trump.
I would like you to do us a favor, though.
What Trump said next, according to a rough transcript released by the White House, forms the core of the impeachment proceedings against him. It could end his presidency. This 30-minute phone call might become one of the most important moments in American history. Let's back up a month before the call.
And then we all forgot about it, by the way. Like, no, you talk about people are like, oh yeah. Like, wasn't that, or they don't even fucking know.
Congress had approved $391 million in military aid to Ukraine to help them defend against Russia. But Trump told his staff to withhold that money. He wanted to talk to Zelensky first.
Congratulations on a great victory.
After sharing pleasantries, Trump quickly changed the subject. He alluded to the billions of dollars in military aid the U.S. has given Ukraine in the last few years.
The United States has been very, very good to Ukraine. I wouldn't say that it's reciprocal necessarily, because things are happening that are not good. But the United States has been very, very good to Ukraine.
What the fuck does that mean? The United States has been very, very good to Ukraine. That's true. They're an ally. There's a reason we're good to them. Okay. I wouldn't say that it's reciprocal necessarily because things are happening. So he's saying that they're not returning that good aid in any way, shape, or form. That because things are happening that are not good. So he's being very vague here. But the United States have been very, very... So basically what he's saying here is, we've been very good to you. You haven't been so good to us. Do you remember we've been very good to you? billions of dollars for you, from us.
Reciprocal necessarily, because things are happening that are not good. But the United States has been very, very good to Ukraine.
I wouldn't say it's reciprocal. In other words, Ukraine owed him something.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Zelensky then told Trump he's ready to cooperate.
We're ready to continue to cooperate for the next steps.
I would like you to do us a favor, though.
Trump ran through a few requests, and then he got to this one.
There's a lot of talk about Biden's son.
Let's pause here. At the time of the call, Joe Biden was the...
Now, why are we talking about Biden's son in a phone call, in a congratulatory phone call to the guy who won in Ukraine? Why are we doing that? Is Biden's son just living rent-free in Trump's head, or is Trump trying to get something? It's obvious that the language he's using here is very intentional. Now, this is broken down by the video, but you can go through the actual transcripts yourself, and we'll actually do that here. Phone call. There we go. Look, 9 hours, bro. Hold on, this isn't what we're looking for here. Whew. That's a lot of reading. Okay, here we go. The facts in the present inquiry are not seriously contested. Beginning in January of this year, the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, pressed Ukrainian authorities to investigate Burisma, the country's largest national gas producer. Why is Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, pressing Ukrainian authorities to investigate anyone? Anyone. It's one thing if it's your attorney general, if it's a member of your cabinet, your own personal attorney. Interesting. Like when we talk about corruption and the right points the finger at the left, you cannot hold a candle to your own guy, your top dog. He's corrupt in his marriage, in his business, as he is in his political endeavors. Let's continue reading. The country's largest national gas producer and the Bidens, since Vice President Joe Biden was seen as a strong potential challenger to Trump. So not only to investigate this company, but the Bidens themselves. Giuliani also promoted a debunked conspiracy that was Ukraine, not Russia, that hacked the 2016 U.S. election. Interesting. Why is Giuliani running game for Russia? Why is he trying to offset all of the bad press that Russia gets? For good reason. That's weird, bro. And he's Trump's personal attorney. Is he doing this off of like his own insight or something? Or do you think maybe it's because Trump told him to do it? Because he's Trump's personal attorney. Like just because it's your lawyer that does it doesn't mean you remove that layer between you and responsibility for your actions. Okay? The nation's intelligence agencies have stated unequivocally that it was Russia, not Ukraine, that interfered in our election, but Giuliani believed this conspiracy theory, referred to as CrowdStrike, shorthand for the company that discovered the Russian hack, would aid his client's re-election. Giuliani also conducted a smear campaign against the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, Mary Yovanovitch. Mary Yovanovitch. On April 29th, a senior State Department official told her that although she had done nothing wrong, President Trump had lost confidence in her. With the sidelining of Yovanovitch, the stage was set for the establishment of an irregular channel in which Giuliani and later others, including Gordon Sondland, an influential donor to the president's inauguration, now served as ambassador to the European Union, which could advance the president's personal and political interests. Yovanovitch's replacement in Kiev, Ambassador Bill Taylor, is a West Point graduate and a Vietnam vet. As he began to better understand the scheme through the summer of 2019, he pushed back. So the replacement to this one person saw, hold up, what's going on here? Through summer of 19, and he pushed back. He informed Deputy Assistant Secretary Kent and others about a plan to condition U.S. government actions and funding on the performance of political favors by the Ukrainian government, favors intended for President Trump that would undermine our security in our elections. Guys, when I tell you this stuff, I'm not fucking lying. I'm trying to get you out of the fucking like brain trap that the Republicans are cool, Trump is cool, like he's a cool guy, he's chill, he's just like trying to do what's best for America. No, this is not good for America. To undermine our allies, to take and withhold aid so that you can personally try to get dirt on your political opponent. Is this anything of what America should represent? Should our like in 20 years we're either going to be a failed nation or we're going to look back and we're going to see what a fucking clown world we were living in back in 2016 and 2024 when we elected this nincompoop. Guys, you can go look at this. This is the call. This is everything here. Like, these are not... You want to go look at each individual fact, go for it. But there's a reason he got impeached twice. There's a fucking reason, guys. It is no coincidence that a now infamous July 25th call with Zelensky, Donald Trump brings up a corrupt Ukrainian prosecutor and praises him. Against all evidence, he claims this former prosecutor general was very good and was shut down. That's really unfair. But the woman known for fighting corruption, his own former ambassador, who was ruthlessly smeared and driven from her post. So this is her own president who put her in this position as an ambassador, or no, the one lady or whatever. Major trade. And then look, fucking this person comes in today and is like talking about some bullshit, so completely obfuscating from the facts. Like, if you think this person advanced their operation to topple a duly elected president, and then 5 Democrats had already voted to impeach before the phone call occurred. That's not too good. To oust him since he was elected. His phone call was used as an excuse to fulfill their Watergate fantasies. Except Watergate was going through the DNC shit and trying to find dirt. This is going to another country and asking them to find you dirt. 6 weeks of secret depositions. So, secret depositions, strange cult. Look how they fantasize their words. Create a narrative, an image in your head of what it is out there. When we have people who speak about it, the situation, with certainty, with straightforward language, and then we have clowns in office who just brush everything off, say it's an attack, and it's, oh, well, it's just an attack. Like, they've been trying to attack us since day one. Everybody's been trying to attack everybody since day one. But we got real shit you got to respond to, buddy. My God. Oh, here we go. I think this is a phone call. Oh, here's the actual phone call right here. There's no confusion over his first phone call that occurred on April 21st. I'd like to read it. I'd like to congratulate you on a job well done. Good to hear from you. Thanks so much. I appreciate the congratulations. That was an incredible election. Again, thank you so very much. As you can see, we try very hard to do our best. We had you as a great example. I think you'll do a great job. I have many friends in Ukraine who know you and like you. I have many friends from Ukraine and frankly expected you to win, and it's really an amazing thing you've done. I guess in a way I did something similar. We're making tremendous progress in the US. We have the most tremendous economy ever. I just wanted to congratulate you. I had no doubt you will be a fantastic president. First of all, thank you so very much for congratulations. I'm not reading the those, okay? I'm trying to do a fucking Ukrainian accent here. We in Ukraine are an independent country, an independent Ukraine. We're going to do everything for the people. You are, as I said, a great example. So, dick sucking, that's very nice. I'll look into that and give us a date. Again, thank you. We're looking forward to your visit. Words cannot describe our country, so it'd be best to see it yourself. I invite you to come. Well, I agree with you about your country, and I look forward to it. When I owned Miss Universe, they always had great people. Ukraine always very well represented, was always very well represented. Fucking Trump talking about Miss Universe, bro. When I owned Miss Universe, they had some hot ones from Ukraine. Okay, the one thing I'll say is he's funny sometimes, but you don't want a fucking funny president. You want an actual president to do the job. Okay? We have to keep in mind when we're laughing at the shit he says. That's the guy who's in charge. When you are settled in and ready, I'd like to invite you to the White House. We have a lot of things to talk about, but we're with you on the way. Thank you for invitation. We accept invitation. Thank you. It will be absolutely fantastic if you could come on that day. Very good. We'll let you know very soon, and we will see very soon, very, very soon regardless. Congratulations, and please say hello to the Ukrainian people in your family. Let them know I send my best regards. Well, thank you. Thank you. You have a safe fight, and see you soon. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much. It's difficult for me, but I will practice English, and I will meet in English. Thank you very much. I was able to read that into the record, so now the American people know the very first call that President Trump had with Zelensky. With that, I yield back the balance of my time. So let's get one thing straight here. This phone call that we just read, it's not the phone call. This is not the fucking phone call. Or this is like one half of it. Or it's parts. I have a point of order, though. I have a point of order, Mr. Chairman. 4 transcripts that have not been released. So this is the thing. This lady, what she did here, is very clever. This is what the Republicans do. This is how they're responding to the claims made. They're saying, let's take his first call that he had with President Zelensky. The first one. Hold on. So there's others. There's others. And it's it's a nice trick to say the one that's not incriminating. But let's go back here. Hold up. And then she also is fucking pushing the Ukrainian conspiracy theory. Ukraine's election meddling. Why did Burisma hire Hunter Biden? What is the full extent of Democrats' prior coordination with the whistleblower? So basically, questioning the whistleblower, so the person who came out and said, by the way, there's so many fucking whistleblowers that came out of the Trump administration. Why do you think that is? Was it because the guy was actually asking people to do insane shit? Insane shit. Or was it because they were all coordinated with the Democrat deep state and yada yada yada? Bullshit conspiracy nonsense. So she's just completely taken away from the actual phone call. That's what they're trying to bring up here, is that like one of the first things in this fucking document is these people talking about some bullshit and completely moving the goalpost, moving the issue off to the side. And this guy says, holy cow. Served as U.S. ambassador 3 times, been nominated presidents of both parties. So here's Jovanovic, the witness. Come enter the forest stairs to find President of Congress, so regardless of which person party was in power. I had no other agenda than to pursue our stated foreign policy goals. So she served under multiple, I wanted to say 5, but I didn't know if she was including Trump. 5 presidents. Perception that diplomats lead a comfortable life, throwing dinner parties and fancy homes. That's actually not true. It's not even close to true. Yeah, no. Diplomats, like, abroad are working very hard to maintain our relations, especially when we've got fucking psychopaths like Trump trying to mess up every single foreign relation we fucking have. It's not always been easy. So she's giving her background here. If you want a summary of what she's saying, I'm a U.S. citizen. I felt a great indebtedness to the country. I wanted to serve my country, and I wanted to serve internationally, and that's kind of where her career has led her. So she served as U.S. ambassador to Ukraine from 2016 to 2019. She went to the front line approximately 10 times during a hot war to show the American flag, to hear what was going on, sometimes literally as we heard the impact of artillery, see how our assistant dollars were being put to use. Help Ukraine become a stable and independent democratic state with a market economy integrated into Europe. So they're trying to free Ukraine from the struggles of fucking basically fleeing the Soviet Union as a sovereign nation state, which is, you know, it's not easy when you've got Russian-funded terrorist organizations causing insurgency within your own country. It's bad enough to have that. Now you've got Russia coming in later on down the line. Like, dude, it's so fucking obvious, man. It's so fucking obvious. Like when Republicans say anything about Russia, they're pointing the finger, and they've got fucking 3 pointing right back at them. And the finger isn't even fucking pointing at shit. It's pointing at the fucking up their nose. They're picking their nose. They're eating boogers. Okay? Because look at how they fucking just jack Russia off with every consecutive movement of the hand. Like, they're fighting against Ukraine in favor of Russia, the Republicans. Look how they go to lap up the cum of Donald Trump and protect him at all costs and say, yes, yes. So let me actually find the fucking phone call. Impeachment. BBC. The president, according to testimony, says he's skeptical that Ukraine is serious about tackling corruption. Directs the Ukrainians to talk to his personal lawyer, Giuliani. 2 advisors are told by Mr. Sondland in a White House meeting, investigations must go forward. Fiona Hill later testifies she recounted the conversation, and National Security Advisor John Bolton said he wanted no part of this drug deal. She should report it to White House lawyers. This was after 2 advisors to Mr. Zelensky are told by Mr. Sondland, who's a part of Trump and the 3 amigos, that they have to have investigations go forward. What investigations? Into your political opponent? Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky speak by phone in a call that becomes central to the inquiry. U.S. President asks his counterpart to look into Mr. Biden and his son Hunter. I want the actual transcript, though. Also, do you remember when Donald Trump urged the Secretary of State, Georgia Brad Raffensperger, to find enough votes? To find votes? There was literally a call. I thought this was going to be the fucking killer right here.
The conference is now connected.
Hello? Mr. Raffensperger, are you on the line?
He was here a second ago. This is Ryan Germany.
Mr. Germany, Miss
Yep.
Fuchs.
And Brad Raffensperger, I'm here.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. President, everybody is on the line, and just so this is Mark Meadows, the Chief of Staff, just so we all are aware, on the line is Secretary of State and two other individuals, Jordan and Mr. Germany. With him, you also have the attorneys that represent the President.
Fuck. I'm not gonna scroll through this. Wait, let me find the transcript. Find.
And you will be at 11,779 within minutes, because Fulton County is totally corrupt, and so is she totally corrupt. On November, hundreds of thousands of. It's called a consent decree. Is that right? Agreement. It's a consent.
I think right here.
It's a disaster.
It's a settlement agreement.
What's written on top of it?
Ryan? I don't have it in front of me, but it was not entered by the court. It's not a court order.
No, it's called. But Ryan, it's called a consent decree. Is that right on the paper? Is that right?
I don't believe so. But I don't have it in front of me.
Okay. Whatever. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Look, here's the problem. We can go through signature verification, and we'll find hundreds of thousands of signatures if you let us do it.
We'll find hundreds and thousands of signatures if you'll let us do it. What does that mean? It's not the words that just came out of his mouth that I think is it?
And the only way you can do it, as you know, is to go to the past. But you didn't do that in Cobb County. You just looked at one page compared to another. The only way you can do a signature verification is go from the one that signed it on November whatever, recently, and compare it to 2 years ago.
So he's saying that they have to go back through the signature checks and compare signatures between the signature from that year and from 2 years ago. What about first-time voters? What about people who have Parkinson's, right? Like, I can think of 2 examples off the top of my head where this is fucking stupid. Like, I understand, like, if one is, like, significantly different from the other, it's probably, your signature is not going to change much as you get older, right? But you're asking for an additional verification that is not present here, right? The signatures, if they need to go back because somebody comes forward, it's like, hey, this happened, I wasn't able to vote here, and they're like, hold on, well, it says you already voted, let's check. And it's like, oh, it looks like something happened here, right? This isn't your signature? Oh, yeah. I don't know. But here's the thing. He's asking for this so that he can find votes that they can throw out, and he's asking for the federal government to come in and do that.
Go for you.
States hold their, like, people talk about states' rights. States hold their own elections. They hold federal elections as well, right? That's how it works. Like, the federal government doesn't come in and do the elections for the states. That's not how it works. The states do it. So Republicans, the party of states' rights, trying to tread over those same states' rights, I think is fucking bullshit.
Years ago, 6 years ago, you know, or...
I'm talking about the government. I'm talking about Donald Trump trying to bulldoze the states' rights. Because that's what he's trying to do here.
Or even one. And you'll find that you have many different signatures.
So he's saying you're going to find that the signatures are different, and therefore that those votes shouldn't count. And what he's basically implying is that Democrats are going to be he's not implying it, but he's hoping that Democrats are going to be the reason that those, like, all of those people voted Democrat, and that it's actually what he's thinking in the back of his head is, or he just wants to be real and isn't real, is that a bunch of Democrats took dead people's names, dead people's whatever, people that didn't even exist, and just wrote in stuff. He's conspiracy brained right now for no good reason.
But
keep in mind, they filed court cases in all the states where they thought there was voter fraud, and guess which ones were heard out by courts? 0. They all got fucking thrown out, and before they could even get into anything, there was not even enough evidence to even step into the courtroom, right? I think it's like pre-deposition or something. They fucking threw it all out because there was nothing. They had nothing. It was just, let's crackle it open. They didn't have any evidence. They just wanted to find evidence and thought that through discovery in the courtroom they'd be able to find it because the state would have to turn over everything, right? But they didn't have anything.
Fulton, where they dumped ballots.
So he's implying that they dumped ballots in Fulton. Again, no evidence.
You will find that you have many that aren't even signed.
He's saying that some of them aren't signed and that some of them are...
And you have many that are forgeries.
Forgeries. So exactly what I just said.
Okay? You know that. You know that.
No, they don't. Not without evidence.
You have no doubt about that. And you will be at 11,779 with.
What is 11,779? Georgia's certified totals show Trump lost to Biden by 11,779 votes out of nearly 5 million cast. You can't make this fucking shit up.
Within minutes, because Fulton County is totally corrupt, and so is she totally corrupt. And they're going around playing you and laughing at you behind your back, Brad. Whether you know it or not, they're laughing at you.
He's trying to use what he knows, which is his ego, to try to beat down Brad here. I don't think it's this guy on the left. I don't know.
And you've taken a state that's a Republican state, and you've made it almost impossible for a Republican to win because of cheating. Because they cheated like nobody's ever cheated before. And I don't care how long it takes me. We're going to have other states coming forward pretty good.
They came forward. Nothing happened.
But I won't. This is never given. We have some incredible talent. Said they've never seen anything. Now the problem is
they've never seen anything like this before. He didn't finish that statement. I'm finishing it for him. He's struggling to find the words to make it so that it doesn't sound like he's asking the governor to basically make up votes. The votes were counted. That's what happened, whether you like it or not. And they weren't in your favor, Mr. Trump. So he's literally asking them to find 11,779. He's saying he'll find it for
they need more time for the big numbers, but they are very substantial numbers. And I think you're going to find that they, by the way, a little information, I think you're going to find that they are shredding ballots because they have to get rid of the ballots because the ballots are unsigned. The ballots are corrupt. And they're
just corrupt. Like, if Trump was a competent person, he would say something like, they're corrupt because the butterfly seal on it does not open correctly. Under certain temperatures, it can do this. He would give an actual explanation, like an adult would, like a leader would. But Trump's not a leader. He's a boss. Have you ever seen this image? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Be a leader, not a boss. Trump leads the way. Sorry. Psych! He's this boss. He's asking people to do things for him. He's not showing us what we should be doing. And that's what he's doing. He's asking them to fucking find votes for him. He's not providing an example of what a leader should be. A person who accepts when they lose and doesn't complain for a year. Trump did the same thing that they said Hillary Clinton supporters would do. Or Hillary Clinton would do. And he said... it's when you live in reality, it's hard to understand the crazy world we're living in. That's all I really got for today. I've been streaming for like a couple hours now. I don't know.